coming after you, you might as well have the house coming after you with
You don't
my
think that a
support.
floater will put Boogie up next week?
They might. Oh, listen, if a floater wins next week, you have a great shot. If I stay and a floater wins next week, that's your best chance. Because you'll be like, look, Will and Boogie are here. Put Chilltown up.
I'm not going to say that anyway.
No, go for it. That's fine. Like, we're totally comfortable with that. Chilltown does its best when its back is against the wall. We're totally comfortable with it. But that's my point. Here, like, you see the big picture here. Let's say I go this week. That puts you in personally the worst position you can be in because every floater is coming after you. If I stay, you can say to any single person, Chilltown is still here. It's been 5 weeks, Chilltown is still here. You've got to put them up. It'll give you guys a fighting chance if you're with your alliance.
All right.
Or if you go with us, then you'll have an incredibly strong chance. Because we'll be like, look, James and Kaser, or, Kaser's going to win this whole thing. You don't want another Jason.
All right, I'll tell my alliance that I changed my mind again.
Don't even tell them. Just do it.
They're going to be so pissed.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You have to have a level of loyalty. Who are you more loyal to, Howie or Marcellus?
Howie.
Oh, by the way, great job of saying the other night we're going to split the money in front of Marcellus when he was sitting right behind us. It's real smooth.
He knows I'm just kidding.
Okay. Okay, so you're more loyal to Howie? And then who's next?
Why should I tell you?
Because you and I are we're about to rock and roll, sweetheart. That's why you should tell me, because we're about to make this happen.
I don't want to tell you who I'm next closest.
Fine, whatever. You don't have to. Like, I can't figure it out, because it'll be me soon. But why don't you why don't you figure out why don't we make a deal, you, Boogie, and I, and your people, and make a deal?
What about my alliance?
Your alliance is shaky. Your alliance
No,
is
it's not.
It is. Your alliance is done now.
Why?
Because I guarantee you they're going to start peeling off as fast as they can. Mark my words, there's a day coming really soon, 2 to 3 weeks, where Kaser's going to find an excuse to nominate you. He is. Howie says that now, but he will. Trust me.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then good. Then you can be I'll tell you what, then this will be the most brilliant move ever, because you will be...
Come in.
You want me to leave and you could just think about it? Because we don't need him clogging your brain either.
Yeah, I feel a little bit easier talking to you for some reason.
All right.
Hi,
hey,
Boogie.
Can you give us just a few more minutes?
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
No, I totally understand that. Listen, end of the day, this is the situation. If Boogie and I stay this week, you have our complete support, and if your alliance is as strong as you say, you have their complete support. Now, a floater will go home. Chicken George, we can control. So let's say you send, just pick a random, let's say you send Erica home, whatever. As long as Danielle and Diane don't win, which is limited statistically, you're fine. If your alliance is as strong as you say. Which will be in your best interest. So
you and Boogie will vote for the person that I put
Absolutely. Your absolute
tomorrow.
best interest is keeping Boogie and I at this point, because we will support you for this gift that you're giving us. Your alliance, if they're as strong as you say, will support you. Marcellus will support you. There's only going to be 2 possibilities that are against you, and both of those might put up Chilltown anyway. So you have you have a better chance if you keep Boogie and I.
That's what I was thinking.
You have a worse chance if you don't keep Boogie and I, because then all the floaters are coming after you, particularly from your alliance.
They'll put me and Boogie up.
If I'm gone, yeah. Or you and Marcellus is probably what they'll do. Because Danielle doesn't like Marcellus.
I know.
So the thing is, if Boogie and I stay, well, you have our support, we'll do whatever you want, and you have the support of your alliance. If Boogie and I go, if I go, and I really am comfortable with that, if that's the decision, just please give me the courtesy of telling me, then you will have every single floater coming after you, plus it'll give your alliance an excuse to throw you under the bus if they have to, especially Kaser, who will do it.
I don't know if I believe that, but...
Well, you don't have... I mean, listen, it was just a discussion. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
At some point, Kaser is going to... In this game, you cannot win this game. What's going to happen when he has to put people up? What's going to happen when he's like, look, Erica and Diane, I have to put you up. Fine, one of them's going to go. Well, what's going to happen the next week when he has to put 2, eventually he has to put people up. And last time he did you guys a disservice by not putting us up. He's going to continue to do that. This is what he's going to do. He's going to be like, Janelle, you should have done this in the past, and Howie, you're sexually harassing the girls, I'm putting you 2 up, and I hope you understand, it's like a moral issue, I really like you guys, we'll be friends outside of this, but I had to do it for strategy this time. That's his word for word, that's what he will say.
I don't know if he'll put me and Howie up. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Well, eventually, I'm saying. Eventually. Not next week. 3-4 weeks. Also, here's the other question, too.
Well, I don't think I'm going to make it that far anyway, so, I mean...
With our help, you absolutely will, because then I will turn things up, Boogie will turn things up for a long-term deal with a money split. Without a money split, send me, if you don't want to do a money split, send me home this week.
I do, I just said I don't want to do it, like, right now.
No, of course not. Like, there's no point in doing it now, because that wouldn't be fair. But I mean, when it's down to, if 2 or 3 more people leave, and it's sequester time, let's do a money split. That way, if you go to sequester, you can root for your person. This is why the money split is imperative. Wait till the week before sequester to make the deal for money split, because when people from your alliance go to sequester, they're going to vote for you, and they can influence other sequesterees. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, let's say me, you, Boogie, Marcellus make a deal to split. Boogie and I go to sequester. Marcel shows up to sequester. Rap City, you've won the show. We'll vote for you and get 1 or 2 more votes in sequester. This show isn't played in this house now.